Hey guys, gals, and legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Play Fuller for Ironmaiden. We are on episode 93, and I'm joined here with Riley. We had a hell of an episode last episode, as we ventured deep inside the mind of Kellogg in one of these little old pods here. An interesting experience that shed some light on the more human side of our villain. But we must continue. We have the information we need. We just need to find the right people to be able to use it. And that's going to mean getting on up and out of here. Thank you, Doc. You've been helpful, which is a nice change for the wasteland. Generally, people can be rather selfish and self-absorbed. I don't know who I get that idea from. Kate, how's it going? She's just been waiting, nice and patiently. Thank you very much. We need to have a chat with Mr. Valentine, who should be up here somewhere, waiting for us. Ah, there's our man. And it actually does look like we have another quest here, so perhaps we will see.
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Well, I don't think we'll be wanting to stop back here again for some time. Creepy enough place as it is. He seems to be enjoying himself. Alright, what do you got for us, Nick?
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Holy shit. Okay, how is Riley gonna... Okay, we'll see.
You want to try for round 2, huh? Let's go.
What are you talking about?
See, we could go down the stereotypical movie route of, like, pretending everything's okay and going, oh, what's happening? But I think we're going to try and be smart about this and just kind of own up. He sounded like Kellogg.
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
We do have company. We need to talk to him about the glowing sea, though, but I don't know. I don't think we're going to say he's a risk to his face, because we don't want to try and set him off, but if Kellogg is still in there somewhere, Nick might be a risk.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
See, power armor is good, but I don't think it is as good as a radiation suit. I'll need to check the numbers, but I believe the radiation suit's better. I mean, obviously not for protection from bullets and whatnot, but if it's straight up radiation, we have a better chance of surviving longer in that. Well, we aren't going to say he's a risk to his face
Get
because...
hit in the head? I can relate.
Yeah, I think he can now. We're not going to risk it. We're going to keep Kate with us for now.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
We do, and we will, because he really has done us a solid here. He's put himself at risk, and it does concern me. There's another part of me that thinks having him with us, you know, to keep an eye on us, to keep an eye on him could also be a good idea, but... Well, we're going to see what other quest it is that we actually have in here.
You got the memory pod loaded up?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you're not Irma.
No, we're not, and you are a ghoul. Hello, hello. Kent Connolly. I do recognize the name. Obviously, we do have a quest with him. I just can't remember what.
Hey there.
Good neighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
The world is pretty horrible, I guess.
The whole world's crazy.
No argument here. You ever listen to the Silver Shroud?
Oh,
That's
okay.
what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
The Silver Shroud. Well, we're going to go with that Riley actually knows the Silver Shroud. Listen pre-war. It might freak him out if we say that, but we're going to go for it.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
Yeah. Sarcastic, other survivors. Let's see. He's a ghoul, he might know people.
Aren't there other survivors from that time?
Oh, sure. There were a lot of us ghouls that lived back then, but none of us looked as good as you. Are you really that old?
Ah, quite the compliment. Change the subject from the past. I think we're going to kind of go with our new honesty set at the moment.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Speak of this, try to remember, something like that. I guess we can try to remember. Is it us trying to remember?
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the
Right.
one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
It sure does. It's an understatement. How about you? Yeah, well, let's try and see if we can get his story.
How did you get used to everything?
Mainly I focused on survival. It got real bad after the bombs fell. For a long while, I tried not to think of the good old days. Just too painful. But it's all we got now. So we gotta try and make it better. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Okay. Alright, let's humor him.
Sure, Kent. You have a plan, all right.
I know how it sounds. I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself.
Well,
And they actually got one here in Boston.
do they?
They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
Well, yeah, because we've kind of got it already. Do we want to get a reward from him? You know, I like this guy. I really do. I think we're just going to do it for the hell of it. I think she's a big fan of the show.
As it happens, I already have your costume.
There she is. Pretty as the posters. The Silver Shroud costume herself. And memorabilia, too? You're something else. Together with my gun, everything's all set.
Yeah. Let's see. What is the plan?
What are you planning next?
I'm still working that out. Some details I want to run by you. Well, after you give me the costume, that is.
Okay. We could keep it, but like I said, I like the guy. There's definitely a sweetness there. We're gonna hand over the costume.
Here you go.
After all these years, the Silver Shroud is born again. But there's just one problem. I'm just not Silver Shroud material. I could be Rhett Reinhardt or his butler Jarvie Blake, but the Shroud is strong, capable.
Believe in yourself for the best. I think it probably is for the best.
That's probably for the best.
Me wearing a suit is probably a terrible idea. But you up for being the Silver Shroud? You already got your own origin story and everything. What with the cryovault and all.
That is true. That is true. But I think if we were going to risk our lives, we might need some kind of reward.
If I go along with this, I could use a little extra.
If it'll get you to help, sure. I may be able to scrounge up a couple of things.
Stimpaks. Okay, cool. I'm not going to ask for anything more than that. But let's see. Why us?
Why me?
You helped me out when everyone else just laughed at me. And you're from the olden days, just like me. You know how much things have fallen, how much we gotta fight for, to make the place better. So you win?
Yeah. Let's become the Shroud.
Looks like I get to be the Shroud. Yay.
The costume and gun are yours. So you patrol good neighbor streets, and I'll call in any crimes on my radio station.
Okay. Damn, it's actually pretty good. 42. I wonder why it's 42 as well. Meaning of life? Perhaps. Who knows? But it also reduces damage from humans by up to 15%. Well, by 15%. By up to. No. It gives us an extra point in agility and perception. But it's a trench coat though, so I'm imagining it actually takes up quite a lot
Here's
in terms of the
some
armor
calling
slots.
cards, I guess. When you dispatch justice, leave them behind. That way, everyone knows the Silver Shroud has returned.
All
Time
right.
to fight crime!
Yay! Alright, okay, well, you heard him, Kate. It's time for us to fight crime. Let's chuck the thing on and see what we look like. Are we going to use the hat? We probably need to wear the hat. You know, it's going to be the whole shebang. Doesn't really give us much in the way of bonuses. I mean, you can see we've actually got pretty damn good damage resistance, energy resistance at the moment. It's going to drop us down by a fair amount, but I think for these, at least, we'd be able to do it. And we can take a small break before trying to hit up Virgil in the glowing sea. Yeah. So let's see. Silver Shroud. Okay, so let's have a listen to the radio, see what we can pick up.
Galaxy News Radio.
It's a interesting look.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent.
We might actually have to go outside first,
That
we'll see.
guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, the mystery of Mayor Murphy.
Okay. Let's have a quick look.
Slowly now, reveal yourself.
Doesn't seem to do anything crazy different. 10
Silver
damage.
Shroud. Fret not, old friend. It's only me.
Fire rate's 127, so
Mistress of mystery.
I mean, obviously it's
What brings
very,
you
very
to
fast
Scully
fire
on such a
rate.
foul night?
Tracking our dear Mayor Murphy.
See,
who is
maybe
up to
we
some
will use it.
mischief.
The mayor.
I'll think about it.
So he wasn't here
Let's
in
head
some
outside.
kind of official capacity.
See what happens. We're actually going to do a little bit of a long load here. So as far as I'm aware, I know a little bit about the quest line that we've kind of got going at the moment here. We should be able to get these quests by listening to the radio station. I'm thinking because we were in the same place as where Kent is, it's not going to load, but as long as we can get outside, I think we might be able to get a few quests, and I think that's probably what we're going to do today. Try and see if we can do some shroudy goodness.
Calling all Silver Shroud
Ah,
fans.
here we go.
A once-in-a-lifetime announcement.
Now I know you all are doing
The Silver Shroud returns and he's gonna clean up the streets.
Yeah.
Everyone heard how Wayne Delancy murdered Miss
Okay.
Selmy and her kid over a few lousy caps. Death is coming for you, Wayne.
So Wayne killed Miss Selmy and her kid. Doesn't sound like a very nice guy. But reason I kind of pulled this up here is because it does seem that the mayor here, Mr. Hancock, seems to be giving some kind of
My
speech.
favorite girl doing. Didn't I see you on a date with Morowski the other day? Holy moly! The Silver Shroud in the flesh. Oh no! All right. Death is coming for me. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters? We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big friendly commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
Deathclaws?
Institute in their sense.
That's right.
Definitely
Who said
Deathclaws.
that? Coming up
Deathclaws,
to my
yeah.
office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute.
Okay.
They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. Let's stay focused.
Hell of a load you're
Everyone to
carrying.
keep the
Better
Institute
sell
in
some to
mind.
Daisy before someone
When
swipes
starts
it.
acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, Who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor!
And who's in charge of good neighbor?
Hancock! Of the people, for the people!
He seems to have a pretty damn good
You
following.
need to join a crew. I hear Bobby No-Nose is looking. You sticking around? You
Bobby
need to join
No-Nose.
the crew.
Yeah, whoa.
I hear Bobby No-Nose is looking.
Okay, Bobby
There's a
No-Nose.
catch with the No-Nose, but she pays.
Right. Keep that in mind. I wouldn't mind actually having a chat to Hancock. We did get a mission, however, for the Silver Shroud. So we're going to have a look, see if we can track down exactly where our enemy is. Wayne Delancy, he actually does seem to be very, very close by. Old corner bookstore, so he might actually be within here. Let's load up our local map. Actually does look like he might be in here, possibly. Alright. Might have to go on the back streets though. See what we got. We've got a lot of ammunition for this gun. Okay, here we go. Hello. The safest option right now will be to just shoot and kill this guy dead, but I think I'm going to try and talk to him first. You hold on the axe for now. We'll ask him some questions first. I'm sorry, I can't help myself sometimes. It's a disorder I have. This must be Wayne.
What's with the fancy duds? Looks expensive. Might be I found a new friend.
Ah. Let's see. Speak as a shroud. Someone wants you dead. Kill Miss Selmy. We want to ask him first. Yeah, let's see.
Rumor is you killed Miss Selmy. That true?
Selmy? Yeah, I killed the bitch. And her whelp, too.
Wow.
Shouldn't have bothered. They barely had 2 caps between them.
Okay, he did the crime. We're going to be judge, jury, and executioner today. And speak as a shroud.
Your crimes have gone unpunished for too long.
What the hell's wrong with you? Well,
that voice.
Nothing a few bullets won't cure. You mess with...
Okay, Wayne. Time for you to go down, my friend. Oh dear. This weapon is terrible. Holy crap. That is pretty much absolutely useless. Okay, note to self, don't use that. Let's back the hell up. Oh crap. Let's hope we don't draw any unwanted attention. Okay, let's hope that no one else... Yeah, you got a little bit of blood on your axe there. Oh dear. Combat sniper rifle. Ah, because he's turned the combat rifle into a sniper rifle. Interesting. Space to leave calling card. Let's do it. Yep, there we go. And it's getting that good old belly jiggle happening.
Let me know if you find some spare ammo.
Yeah, you don't need ammunition for that. I guess it's because we've given her a weapon that she doesn't have ammunition for. Poor Drifter. Guessing that guy was another mercenary. Probably not unlike Kellogg. And actually not unlike ourselves. No one seems to be aggressive towards us, so that's a good thing. Alright. See if we can meet with this Hancock.
Problem.
No.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Very defensive people here. But I do kind of think in a strange way that Riley does seem to fit in here. Amongst these people. A little bit more than Diamond City at least. Guessing we've got an office upstairs maybe. Looks like he's got a friend. We may be intruding. You know what, before we do go in though, we probably are gonna chuck on our charisma gear. And it's gonna be a little strange, because the dress we have is very different from what we used to have. So, it'll be an interesting look to say the least.
A new player in Good Neighbor.
Fahrenheit.
Hello, little
Whoa.
pawn.
Holy
Welcome to our fun and games.
You can teleport too.
You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going.
Right.
Keep that in mind.
Okay. I like Fahrenheit. It's a good nickname as well. It's
Too bad about Finn.
Have a sit
Gonna
here.
miss him next super mutant attack rolls round. Oh well. What can I do for our newcomer?
Let's see. What's his story? Yeah.
What's your story, Hancock?
My favorite
Oh dear.
I came into this town about a decade ago.
Just a
Smooth
little,
set of skin back then.
little
While I was
revealing.
busy making myself a pillar of this community, I would go on these, wild tears. I was young. Any chems I could find, the more exotic the better. Finally found this experimental radiation drug. Only one of its kind left, and only one hit. Oh man, the high was so worth it.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm living with the side effects, but hey, what's not to love about immortality?
He did this to himself. Shit. Yeah, this look here doesn't quite work, does it? You're an idiot, that's incredible. You're immortal. Let's ask about the immortality side of things, because yeah, ghouls can
You're immortal?
live for a very long time.
Not exactly. Ghouls just age really, really slow. Something about the rads, maybe? Who knows?
Aye. Well, I guess it is incredible. He may be an idiot, but we don't want to piss off the mayor of the town that just stabbed someone in front of us.
Wow. You're a hell of a risk taker, Hancock.
I've had my own share of chemical highs, but nothing even close to becoming a ghoul.
Only have one life. Why not try it all? Anyway, did you need something else?
Let's talk about Good Neighbor. We're just going to kind of go through.
This town of yours, Good Neighbor.
It's all about the people, understand? They're freaks, misfits, and troublemakers, and that's why I love them. Everyone here lives their own life, their own way. No judgments. Now, was there anything else?
Well, I guess we just did a little bit of judging, didn't we? By gutting that man down on the street. Let's talk about the Institute.
Did I hear you talking about the Institute?
You like my little speech? I do it every once in a while in case they're listening in. I want those synth makers to know that Good Neighbor is off limits. No one gets replaced in my town. But hey, weren't we talking about your needs? What did you come here for?
Let's press a little further.
Why does the Institute replace people?
Hell if I know. Mess with people's heads, control us from the shadows, or maybe they do it just because they can. No one knows where the Institute is, what kind of people they are, or why they've decided to engineer their own slaves. But there it is. Just to be clear, everyone's welcome in Good Neighbor. I don't care if you're a synth, ghoul, or even a super mutant, so long as you play nice. And let me tell you, synths still under the Institute's control don't play nice. Done talking about this. What else you need?
Fair enough. Let's maybe check in, see if he's got any work for us.
Looking for work.
Work, huh? I'll tell you what, I got reconnaissance needs. There's a lot of weird talk coming in about a place called the Pikmin Gallery. It's raider territory up there, but
we've heard of it.
Quiet, like uncomfortable post-coitus quiet. Snoop it out and give me the word.
Okay, well, let's see if we can get some money out of him. He is the mayor, so I'm okay with trying to extort this guy for money. Do like him, though.
I might be interested. But let's talk money, Hancock.
Okay. Usual job pays 200, but I like you. So let's push it to 250.
Surely he can do more than that.
You said things have gone quiet up there. That means extra risks to cover.
I like where your head's at. Let's make it 300 caps.
Do we want to take it that next step? Well, we have our charisma gear on. I'm feeling confident, but let's try. It may be greedy, but we'll try all the same.
If you can't put real money on the table, I'm out.
Ruthless. Nice. You might actually live long enough for me to pay you. All right, 400 caps.
There we go.
That's all the town coffers can bear.
Okay, all right. Let's do it.
Scout out Pikmin Gallery. On it.
Cool. Be thorough, okay? I'm not paying for a look-see. Find out what's really going on there.
We're always thorough. All right. Not bad for our first meeting with the mayor. I feel like it went a little bit better than Diamond City, actually, in fact. Yeah, pretty strange look, though, with, wow, he really is, I think Kate and Hancock get along pretty well.
Supposed to be heading to Pikmin Gallery for me?
Dude!
Something else you need?
Like, 2 seconds. That's it. Nothing.
Nothing right now.
Cool.
We're on our way, don't worry. Don't lose your shit. Okay, we're going to chuck back on the Silver Shroud gear for now, but we are definitely not going to be using that gun, I tell you.
Hey, crime fighter. I thought I saw someone loitering over there. Better dish out some of that terrible justice.
Loitering, yeah, we'll sort out those loiterers. Let's check back in on the Shroud radio.
Galaxy News Radio.
Friend of the show, Jerry is here.
Wanna hear something spooky?
This thing on?
There's this old insane asylum up north.
Oh, I don't like it already.
Abandoned. Not like it should be.
We're recording in here. Aw, man.
Let's have a look around while we're checking the radio.
What, you need something to take the edge off?
Right
out. Hotel Rexford.
Maybe we should round up some crew and thin them
Silver
out.
Shroud's dispatched justice already.
Home ground advantage.
Miss Selmy has been avenged.
Shit, the Shroud off Wayne? Wait, so this guy's actually for real?
Oh, you better believe it. So, Jerry, go on. Tell the listeners about what we're talking about.
Right. So AJ, you know the chem dealer by Bobby's. He's doing good for himself. Says he's got a whole new market. Kids. Even with his garbage chems, he's just raking in the caps.
You hear that? Sounds like the Silver Shroud has another bad guy to deal with.
Why?
Our fighters are
AJ.
This Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
No, he's gonna do something about it. AJ's selling the kids, and his chems have killed people.
Oh dear. AJ.
And? I don't get it.
We can't let AJ kill kids.
Looks like we've got another marker. Oh dear.
Galaxy News
Alright.
Radio.
Get that off for now. Need to be a little bit more cautious. Okay. He's not alone. He's got bodyguards. Okay, this is going to be a little bit more difficult. We're going to have to be cautious. We might actually have to drug up this time round. Let's see what we got. Equals should just be... Actually, I think it's medics for me. Let's talk to the guy anyway.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Oh, you can see them. They're right on my gun.
Excuse me.
Hey, look at the clown. This is my turf, clown. And I don't appreciate what you call 'em's trespasses.
I don't appreciate being called a clown. Ask for a bribe, selling kids. We'll confirm the crime at least.
You AJ? The dealer who sells to children?
Yeah, that's me. I'm a entrepreneur. I'm making a new market. Chems for kids, I call it. Cherry-flavored jet, bubblegum mentats. Them Diamond City kids just eat 'em up.
Oh dear. Well, it would be a kind of Riley thing to do to ask for a bribe, but I think there is a limit. We're going to stop this guy. She respects the Shroud.
I'm a busy guy, so can we move this along already?
Oh, we'll be moving, don't worry.
Peddling poison to kids, are we?
That voice.
Today you face the Silver Shroud!
Who you say? Oh, for Christ's sake. Did Kent put you up to this? He keeps moaning about the poor little kids. What the hell, right? Tell you what. I'll pay you, let's say 50 caps just to shut up about it.
50?
And,
wow.
Maybe get Kent off my back. All right?
50 caps. You'd have to do a hell of a lot better than that. Nope. We got our Shroud on.
Stop selling to children, miscreant, or face my wrath!
Seems like you're making a lot of trouble for something that isn't our business.
I know,
Screw you. Waste the freak.
Okay, oh, okay. Shoot. We're not going to take as much damage while we are in VATS, so I want to see how we do. Come on. Damn it. Oh, crap. Okay. We're safe here. Ooh, okay. This thing does not have damage resistance at all. Let's finish him off. Yeah, that did the job. I guess Kate was a little reluctant to jump in on that one. This costume isn't going to work out for us long term. But for now it's good. We will we'll take everything we can. Yeah, you had way more than 50 caps. And we'll take all the rest. Drop the calling card. The Shroud has spoken. Alright. Well, let's tune on in.
Galaxy! The Silver Shroud's bringing justice to Good Neighbor. You bad guys better look out. And now, a special update. The villainous assassin Kendra was recently spotted at the third rail. The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent drifters.
Oh, damn.
If you want to see the Silver Shroud in action, stay near Whitechapel Charlie. The Shroud's sure to interrogate him to find the evildoer's whereabouts.
Okay.
Galaxy!
That wasn't me. I didn't do this.
Can't believe it. He looked just like Sammy, too.
He sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town?
Synth.
Got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Hi.
Got a reason to be bothering me. I just had to shoot up a synth body snatcher over here.
He was a synth?
Yeah, unbelievable, huh? Sammy was fine a few days ago, and then bam, he's acting funny, gives up cigarettes, the booze, stops cheating on his wife. I mean, the man wasn't a saint, but he was who he was, you know. The Institute ain't got no right to replace him with a synth double. Look, we gotta clean up here. You keep close to you and yours, all right?
Sure. Sure you don't mind me just having a little investigation. Hello. Synth component. I don't think we've actually picked up anything like that before yet. Synth component. No, maybe junk. Yeah, junk. Hello. I guess maybe it's a way for us to be able to actually tell. Well, I'll be on my way, gentlemen. So, third rail. I remember seeing the neon for that. Yeah, okay. Let's head down inside. See what we got. Whitechapel Charlie, he said. There's a person we need to track down to try and find this Kendra. Some cold-blooded assassin. Kinda sounds like Riley, actually.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail.
Well,
go on in.
Thanks to Hancock, then. I'm liking the vibe. It's interesting. Subway restaurant. What do you think, Kate? Good? No? Maybe it's not her vibe. Romantic. Nice setting.
To feel like a stranger.
Live music. That's different.
What, another one of you mercs looking for MacCready? He's in the back room.
MacCready. Oh, looks like we got trouble back there.
God, I love this song.
It's not a bad song. So we've got someone to talk to through here, but we've also got someone.
I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, MacCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
I don't know, we're here.
Ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard.
Gunners.
But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore.
Yeah, back me up just in case.
Why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
Snap! Sick burn!
Tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, MacCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Hi.
Get out of my face.
Oof. So this must be MacCready.
Look, lady, if you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
Okay. Let's talk about Winlock and Barnes first, though.
Maybe. Why don't you tell me who those guys were first?
Couple of morons looking to climb the ladder of success by stepping on everyone else on the way up. Shouldn't be surprised, though. It's how it goes when you run with the Gunners.
Well, we know who the Gunners are, but... extra baggage, sarcastic, still worried.
Extra baggage like that can get you killed.
Look, I need the money, and I'm not about to let Winlock and Barnes scare a client away. You have nothing to worry about. Those two are weaker than a housefly. They're about half as smart. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
Yeah, that's true. You don't.
You don't. That's part of the risk, right?
Can't argue with that. I'll tell you what. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining. What do you say?
250. No room for bargaining? We're pretty good with words. Let's see.
Everything's negotiable. Would you take 200?
You drive a hard bargain. But you just bought yourself an extra gun. All right, boss. Let's get out of here.
Okay, great. We're actually going to keep Kate. I think we're going to send MacCready back to Covenant, so we're just going to send Kate there for now. And then we're going to quickly run over.
Excuse me.
Ready to head back out?
Yes, we are. Ready.
Ready.
Good. Then let's get moving.
Alright. She's looking extra smiley today. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoy Covenant. Keep it safe. It's going to be better than this place. Oh, and the music stopped. Let's go investigate. Kate's a sidekick to the Silver Shroud. Looks like this thing is taking a bit of a break.
Stay free, sister.
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
Lady.
Yeah.
I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Yeah, I'm not bothering you.
Make way for paying customers. You look like one of them wankers from the posters. What you wearing that for?
Wankers from the posters. What posters? And then maybe Speakers of Shroud.
What posters?
Those old-timey posters from back in the day. My mate, Kent, puts them up every damn place.
So he knows Kent.
You look upon the Silver Shroud! I seek a miscreant named Kendra.
Shroud? More like a name. Kendra is not one to be trifled with. People associated with her have a habit of being found face down in a ditch. If you're set on meeting her, for a fee it can be arranged.
Let's see.
Can you spare a few details on her at least? On the house?
You got to have finesse to be an assassin. Kendra's a murderer. A very skilled murderer. Listen, mate, the combat scan shows you know what you're about. Save your caps, buy a lager instead.
It is not wise to stand between the Silver Shroud and righteous justice.
Justice? You mean to end her? In that case, her flat's just south of Good Neighbor. Water Street Apartments. Look out for the blighters she's got with her. Nasty piece of business, that. Good luck.
Water Street Apartments. Okay. Thank you very much. Magnolia. Everyone else here seems to be a drifter, apart from... Are you a drifter as well? Yeah, they're all drifters. She's usually the only named person. So let's have a chat while we're here.
Boy, we got beer. If you ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Okay.
Excuse me, miss?
Well, what's the matter, sweetheart? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
No, I think it was a good song.
I've never heard that song before. Who wrote it?
I did. Everything I sing is an original. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. It's your hands. They move even when you aren't thinking, right? Quick on the draw. So what brings a woman like you to my part of town?
I'd say we're pretty quick on the draw. What do you think? The booze, the music? I'd say the music. We actually heard the music, so we came on down.
I came here for the music.
Flatterer. I think you and I are going to get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
Let's see. Let's try and find out more about it.
What's your story? How'd you end up singing here?
Oh, I flew into town like any songbird does, on a heavy wind with a wounded wing. Well, this place has a stage, I needed to sing, and Whitechapel Charlie needed customers, so here we are. Was there anything else?
Whitechapel Charlie's been here a long time, I take it.
He never talks too much about his past. Neither do I, really. I guess that's why we get along. You should get to know him, though. Order a drink first. He always wants to talk business after someone's had a few. And was that all? You need anything else?
Come on. Tell me the whole story. Who were you before all this?
You really want to know? It's all in the songs. Everything I am. Now, can I help you with anything else?
Perhaps another song. We'll have a drink and let Riley have an unwind.
I wouldn't mind hearing another song.
A good musician listens to her audience. How about this one?
So, you're back. Drinks and my pleasant company still available.
Alright, let's get
Let's see what you got.
A beer. Beer. Gosh, that was difficult. Cancel trade? No, we want to trade. There we go.
Now that you're liquored up, got a proposition for you.
Oh,
I need a dirty girl to do some dirty, dirty work. Blood on the pavement, bodies in the ground, that kind of thing. Interested?
Details.
I want to hear the details first.
I got a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a clean-up job. 3 locations. Everyone inside.
Jeez.
No witnesses. Only catch? It's all in town. The old warehouses, so I can't use my regulars. Too noticeable. That's where you come in. The job's 200 caps. Payment after it's done. And don't worry. I'll know when it is.
Let's try and get more information.
I don't do work, unless I know who's paying the bills.
Not your concern. Now, you taking the job or what?
See if we can push him for a bit more.
3 locations. That's a lot of time. A lot of bullets.
Well, I guess we could sweeten the pot a bit. 250.
I don't know how well we can work with robots. We'll try and push for a bit more.
Too low. Barely covers the risks.
Listen here, you. I'm playing ring around the rosy with no hired gun. Now the client's offering 200 for the job, and 200 is what you'll get.
Well, he drives a hard bargain, and with the shroud gear on, we're not as persuasive as usual. So, why not? I'm up for a challenge.
I'll get it done.
You better. Now go out there and bust some heads.
Sure. But I think that's going to be next time. Let's have a seat.
Don't have no handouts.
And you know what? Let's have that beer. Why not? I think Riley's deserved it after a day of superhero action. Well, guys and gals, you know how it goes. I've been Rycon, this has been Riley, Kate, and the Silver Shroud. You have all been awesome, and as Magnolia says,
and we'll be right back.
We'll see you next time.